Hello and welcome. If you were guided to this video, then it was meant for you. My name is Katie and I am a divine channel, and I will be working with tarot today and bringing in a message from your higher self, your spirit guides, and source. So already I have, happy Spooktober, okay. But I have this little thing and it reminds me of like this tiny little coffin. Yeah. And I was also being drawn towards this empty box. So the empty box, the empty room can symbolize void, cosmic womb, the ether, but also because it's giving me coffin vibes, like maybe laying something to rest for good, just coming to peace with it so that you can rest in peace. I want to know what this pertains to. I do have the moon out already. I'm seeing this lovely black night owl, which reminds me of the death card, because there's only 2 black owls in this deck, and it's the one on the moon and then the one in the death card. It's a very big black owl. Beautiful. But definitely laying something to rest, something coming to an end. Yeah, but Spirit is like, let's not dwell on that right now for too long. Something about the deeps, the depths of the ocean. Earlier I was singing rolling in the deep. Could have had home, but you played to the beat, which again, beats and drum rhythms have been coming through a lot. Okay, Hermit on the bottom here. And it seems like this moon owl and the Hermit both have white eyes, like misty, like a seer. You know, you may be blind, but you can still see. Energy is very mystical today. Okay, what about the deep, though? Really? Okay. Finding the lost child in you. It says, do you ever feel like a lost child wanderingly, okay, but wandering aimlessly through life? Do you feel you've forgotten how to be truly happy and carefree? The angels ask you to play, have fun, and let go of the adult seriousness you've been carrying around with fairy wings here. Which is a complete turnaround from the energy I was feeling. And you can use this to turn around your own, right? Step outside of the boundaries, the confines that maybe you have placed on yourself. Like if maybe you put yourself into a box. Sorry, the lighting is changing. It's a partly cloudy day and it keeps going bright to dark, bright to dark. So maybe there's this kind of oscillation here with your moods, with it's okay. Yeah, there's a brightness and a darkness at once. I'm going back and forth. See, now it's bright again. I do have the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant here, which I'm getting like the oscillation vibes between sharing yourself, sharing your knowledge, 5 minutes on the clock there, teaching, being a beacon versus the wounded warrior, right? It could be like this process is draining you. I'm feeling a reluctance. I'm seeing like a shadowy figure. So perhaps this does have to do with the shadow. This brother's deck, very shadowy, very spooktobery. Oh. Now hold on. We have the 7 of Wands, the 6 of Discs. And then I see the Well of the Seraph, with the Hanged Man here. And I'm seeing this serpent-like energy coming out of this man. And it's a yellow, fiery energy, which makes me think of the solar plexus. One of them. Not right now. As a sort of ego death, I guess. Where's this going, Spirit? This is very deep, and I feel like it's hard to navigate. I'm gonna call in some protection here. I don't want to get stuck in this energy. Yeah, 7 minutes on the clock there. Like there is a path that we are lighting as we walk through this energy. These flew right out. The Omega Dragon and the Golden Orange Dragon, which is the same as this Seraph, right? Where does the Seraph? Hold on. It says Well of the Seraph. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Seraph. What is it? Oh, okay. Sorry, it's an angelic being regarded in traditional Christian angelology as being belonging to the highest order of the ninefold celestial hierarchy associated with light, ardor, and purity. Ooh, and it says expands your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence, right? If you're feeling like this, remember how magnificent you are. With the Hierophant and Temperance here, temper yourself like steel. And here's this anvil. I feel like you're working on something and you're sharing your light, and this is an expansion for you. Oh, interesting. Seraph. A passionate, fiery flame. That is so interesting. Six of Discs, like a communal trade here with the heart in the hand. So yeah, like cleansing the body or bringing yourself into your heart space, out of the mind and into your heart space. I recently discovered how to do an Om. I don't think I've ever done that properly. With a deep breath, Om, and so all the way through your exhale, and then it, like, I literally felt the resonance in my heart, like bringing yourself out of your heart, out of your mind and into your heart. Yeah, getting out of this defensive mode, this red survival root chakra energy, and ascending through your plexus, your solar plexus. Yeah, with the orange end, yeah, that was here. The sacral onto the solar plexus and into the heart. Interesting. Okay, but this other dragon, the Omega Dragon, it says intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Yeah, because you are channeling the higher consciousness now and sharing it in a way, yeah, being like journaling or writing it down, even just studying it for yourself, not necessarily being a teacher, but like to teach others, but being a teacher for yourself and being the student as well. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure how much time we have left, so I'll keep this short. Yeah, battery symbol just came on. I'm going to end it here with stillness and guardian as well. Okay, be protected through this. And Spirit's asking you, come back to the heart, be still, be with yourself, contemplate, reflect. You're the peaceful warrior, right? The peaceful, wounded warrior, but the peaceful warrior. Come back to stillness and come back to your heart. Yeah, whether it's a fiery process or a meditative process, either way, you know, there's more than one way to do it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here and for doing this work. This is the most important, in my opinion, is the inner work, because all else follows. So thank you for being here, and I appreciate this energy. It's much more, there's a much more depth to it now. English, whatever, but I wish peace, love, and healing upon you, and I'll see you next time. So goodbye.